Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's call in our angels. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear today? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Any family issues. Sometimes somebody coming into your life is like a mediator. There's like another person in between you and someone else. So sometimes family issues become better, and maybe Spirit's saying, let bygones be bygones in a situation, or that you will be spending more time with your family and it'll be a little bit easier because of the new connection or the connection. So we'll work on that. I have a flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So a flirty energy, you're flirting, they're flirting right back at you, Spirit just said. So maybe we just have this kind of fun, there's a sense of playfulness, energy happening. We all want to have a good time, right? We want to be with somebody that makes us laugh, makes us feel good about ourselves. And I have an attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment. So I'm going to say, yeah, have a good time. If you have an energy that's just now coming into your life, that they make you feel good about yourself. They make you feel alive again, they're saying. So there's a sense of I'm having such a blast. I mean, it feels like a blast of my life, or these are the best years of my life. Something like that is about to happen. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want us to know? I have a 3 of Pentacles. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 5 of Swords. And I have a 5 of Wands. So the first thing that came into me was this feeling of the gears are in motion, and this feeling of, I guess, walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore, putting your energy into something else, going back to the family issues. I mean, everybody has somebody in their family that gets under their skin, or, we struggle with at times. But is it worth it? Pick your battles. Maybe it's been an ongoing thing in your life, and at some point you just walk away from it and you move on because your sanity is more important. But it did come into me as the wheels are spinning, the gears are spinning. They're saying as you work on yourself. Okay, so that's okay. That feels good. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a 4 of Swords. I have a 6 of Wands, and I have a Death card. It came into me as you're coming into your own. Okay, the 6 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. It was a feeling of I'm definitely know who I am. I've definitely put some past behind me. I have definitely learning how to move on. So this was definitely a feeling of I'm proud of the work that I'm doing. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my own successes, my achievements. I want people to see me for who I am, not that I'm just a divine feminine energy or divine masculine energy. I have a lot more to offer than that. I like the seahorse and the butterfly. I mean, it's got like wings on the seahorse, but I just like that seahorse as like a soulmate energy even, is how I feel. But I feel like you're ready to go for a little bit of a ride of your life, and that you have changed. They're saying you've made some big changes in your life, and now you know where you're headed and what you want. So Yeah, there's a sense of nobody else can define you but you. And maybe it's taken you a long time to get there, especially if you struggled with a family member who wasn't the most supportive or wasn't always there for you or didn't lift you when you needed lifting. So you have figured out a way to do it for yourself, and that's great. I have a King of Pentacles. I have an Empress. I have a Page of Cups. It's coming into me as you're a jewel. Okay. So that feels good. A Princess of Cups. Yeah, there's a sense of you're a jewel, that they see you as a gem. You're a jewel, you're a gem, something like that. That you are special to them. This Empress energy with all these kind of crystals is really what popped out at me. This Page of Cups, the feelings coming in, the Princess of Cups coming in with, I just have feelings for you. There is a sense of, I love your divine feminine energy. So I would say the divine feminine energy in this relationship is very, very strong. They're just sharing with me things like flowers and candles, and they're showing me like birds and bunnies, bees, and like it just feels like very divine feminine energy, smelling good and looking good, and nice products, nice things. I like nice clothes. I like to pamper myself. So it's a lot of divine feminine energy coming into me. They could love that about you. They could love that you love yourself and you really take care of yourself. You always look good, and not for them, you always look good no matter where you're going. You always can take care of yourself. So your image could be very important to you. How you present yourself to the world could be very important to you. So there's a sense of taking notice. Okay. There's a sense of, standing out in the crowd, that somebody is definitely noticing, but I think you do it for yourself. I don't think that you are getting all dressed up for any particular person. I think that you are doing it because it makes you feel good about yourself. That's the most important. I have a spy energy. I don't know if they're spying on you, but they could be checking out your social media. They could be saying, who is this Empress? Who is this? Who's this princess? And I want to see your pictures. They could be checking out your pictures. They could be seeing what you post, who your friends are, where you've been, what you look like. Just came into me as showing your photos to their friends. So not only are they looking at your photos, but they're kind of pulling you up online, or photos that you've sent them to their friends, just to say, hey, what do you think? And friends are saying, wow, lucky you, that beautiful or stunning or handsome. But I think they're showing you off. Whether we're in this relationship yet or not, we could just be talking. But I think that they're trying to figure this out. I have a control. I'm going to go with, I'm not going to allow somebody. You're very confident right now. I feel like that's tied to my family more than a relationship. Maybe you had a very difficult or very difficult parent in the sense. But I'm not going to let anybody kind of tell me what to do or who to be with or who to marry someday, right? So I'm not going to allow it anymore. I feel like we've already put boundaries on something like that. I have a mystery. I want to get to know you. This person's trying to figure you out. They're trying to see, they want to learn more about you. So if you are on social media and you are posting pictures of yourself and Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, I do feel like they're kind of curious and you're a mystery to them. They're kind of like, who are you and who's in your world, and maybe they're just trying to figure out, are you in a relationship or aren't you in a relationship? So they could be just doing a little background check on you, so to speak. I have differences. I'm going to even put this with the, maybe it was a controlling relationship in the past, and somebody says what happened, and, the flame burnt out. We just went our own ways. We just kind of lost that passion for each other. And this person became too controlling. So it was really hard to keep that passion when somebody's controlling you, or you feel like that. Maybe they didn't put in the effort. I want somebody who's going to put in the effort. I want somebody who's going to, looks like we're watering this connection. I have the number 34, 15, 24, 13. So some numbers coming in on these cards as well. I'm guarded. I have a tendency to be guarded. I'm holding back for my own protection, Spirit saying. So you could have decided that I'm going to make sure that my boundaries aren't crossed. I'm going to make sure that I don't ever put myself in the same situation again. So that could be something that you just decided. I have to guard myself to play it safe. I have passion. I have a feeling you've got somebody who is seeing this as something more. That this number 14, number 15, they're seeing it as something more. They're seeing it as, I definitely am attracted to you. I think they're really checking you out. I do. Now, maybe that's how we communicate. Maybe we're communicating on social media. So they, just because they're talking to you, they see your postings, they see your, uploads or something like that. So maybe that's just, it's not like they're reaching out to you or searching behind your back. That's how you guys started communicating. So it could be connected to that as well. I have codependency. I feel like there's this fear out there of, I just don't want the person who is going to hold me back. Like, this is so much of a holding back energy. You have worked really hard to either become very independent, speak your mind, stand your ground, whether it was in a relationship or within your family. You could have had very difficult childhood and you had to break away from that, stand on your own 2 feet, something like that. But right now, you are doing everything in your power to, I guess, keep walking away from this kind of energy. And I would say that that's probably a good thing, because it would be something that would hold you back. It would be something that would prevent you from having the passion that you deserve. So I would, continue doing what you're doing if it works. I'm setting boundaries. If this is somebody in particular, I've set boundaries around that person. I'm not allowing that person, near me anymore, something along those lines. Spirit, please share with me. Tell me about this fun playfulness. You feel alive again. They're saying you're a jewel. You're a jewel. I like that. I have an 8 of Wands. I have a 6 of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Wands. And I have a 5 of Swords. The first thing that came in is travel. I feel like I'm traveling to see you. I'm traveling soon to be with you. So for somebody, it could be a little bit of a distance. I could be a long distance for somebody, but it could be that I'm going to go out of my way to be with you soon. Okay. It's a feeling of travel. Definitely that we're making plans. We're making plans to be together. Maybe it's been something that we've been struggling with. Our schedules going back and forth. There's been a delay, Spirit saying. So some of you could be just physically meeting this person for the first time very soon. I'm going to say in a very short period of time. I have a Fool. This is going to shift very quickly to, I've got somebody who, where's my spying on me? I've got somebody who is thinking about me. It's kind of like a daydream. It's kind of like maybe we met online. Maybe we've been checking each other out online, talking online, something along those lines. And then it's going to switch. Like this is going to be, I'm going to travel to see you very soon. Okay. So if we are waiting to kind of hear from somebody, I'm going to say this person's getting very close to making plans. Okay. That the plans are being made, pulling the trigger. I can't wait to see you in person. I can't wait to be with you. I can't wait to hold you in my arms. So I definitely am feeling that. So we've got this feeling of let's get this thing going. So whatever this is, I feel like this is the energy, like even just this, it's like messages going back and forth and little camera. Like you look at it, it's got like a little camera. It's got a little conversation emoji, so I feel like I've just been chatting with this person back and forth and getting to know this person and looking at photos and then they pull the trigger and they're ready to get this thing going. So that feels good. Spirit, what else do you want me to know? I have a 4 of Wands. 4 Wands. Can we build something? I want to build something with you. I have a Hierophant. That came into me as my intentions are true. So this person's values or this person's belief system, for sure, this person's religion. I don't feel like this person is a game player. I'm not feeling like they're just trying to seduce you. I feel like they're actually going out of their way to be with you and to meet you. Okay, so whether it's they have to travel to meet you or they have to change their schedule, they have to adjust something to be with you. So I do feel like if that starts to happen, you are definitely headed in the right direction. Look at this beautiful energy. I want you to trust your intuition for sure. I want you to know that this person's attracted to you for this beautiful divine feminine energy today. Like I said, it could be, I just love how you always look. I love how you smell. I love your home. If they get to your home is beautiful. It's very comfortable and pretty, or just you have it all decorated and it's very nice. So they could love just how you kind of the space that you live in. So it could be as simple as that, but they're definitely passionate about this divine feminine energy today. They're seeing themselves with this person, and that is what's standing out to them. And then on your side, I feel like your intuition is saying, yeah, I want to get this thing started as well. I'm having fun. It's playful. This person's making me feel like I'm a gem. This person's making me feel like I'm one of a kind. So, hey, right now I feel like we're off to a really, really good start. Spirit, please share with me. Who is this person taking notice of us? Whoa, okay. I can't wait to show you off. I would say that. They're showing pictures. I want to have kids. Some of you may have a family with this person. I'm not going anywhere. I want to be with you. So once we get this thing going, I want to have a baby. Okay, so somebody out there is having a baby. Somebody out there is meeting their person that they're going to start a family with. My mind is telling me no. My heart is telling me yes. We have a guard up on one side. So somebody's got to break through a little bit of a guard. Somebody's got to convince the other person that I'm not the one that hurt you. So we've got some of that going on. I'm not used to this type of love. I'm not used to having somebody care about me this way. And late at night, sometimes I can't sleep thinking about you. So I'm going to say we've got somebody who's ready to get this thing going. I really do feel that way. So let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to guide you this beautiful, playful, fun, loving energy where somebody treats you like a gem or treats you like a jewel, and somebody's getting ready to show you off for sure if they're not already. So let's ask Spirit to guide this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels. I'll put the links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading. We'll see you all again real soon.